One of our main strengths was our choice of location and how it suited our storyline.
This was because when we were writing our story, we had the location in mind and we wrote the story around the location.
Okay, another strength was our lighting. Because we used theatre lighting, it meant that the light reflected around the room, giving the idea that it was less of an overcast day than it actually was.
We also used items like an artificial potted plant, which made the room seem like it was more in like a summer period rather than the winter, which it was.
Our use of varied shots meant that it made our clip more interesting. We used normal shots plus low angles and camera movement.
We also had the problem of using different actors. We were limited because of reliability problems, so we had to reuse actors. We could have put more effort into costume and casting, but we can't go back and change that, so in further projects we might do that.
One of our artistic strengths was using depth of field.
It added a professional quality to a lot of our shots.
Something to improve on would be having more of a continuous soundtrack.
We could have also recorded some of the dialogue through a sound recorder to get a more even sound level throughout the whole film.
Our continuity errors relied upon the lighting outside. Because we did it in a corridor where there was a window, and the light went down because we did it during winter. Because this was so quick, we had to compensate by using other lights. But if we had thought about this in the pre-planning, we would have been able to avoid this problem.
We had problems with Foley effects, as in they were over-exaggerated in the fight scenes and quite cheesy. So in a further project we may decide to use more Foley effects but quieten them down to make them still more real life.
Our editing worked well because we used parallel editing. We also used intricate details in our editing, which meant that our clips flowed into each other more freely.
We also made cuts during dialogue sequences which made them flow a lot more smoothly and made the whole film itself seem a little bit more professional.
During the process we had a lot of feedback about our mix match fonts.
We probably would have changed them going back into post-production. We also had a lot of feedback saying that our final calligraphy style title was a bit out of place and didn't keep with the whole storyline.